Sidewalk closed ahead, across here. Don't see anything that says I can't come here.
Michael, you can't go past that barricade right there.
What barricade?
The one that's in front of you.
I'm sorry?
The one that's in front of you right there that got lit up. We have a city right-of-way permit. You're not allowed past that barricade.
You have a say again?
We have authorization by the chief of police to close that for our check lane.
The sidewalk is closed as well?
That sidewalk is for our check lane. We're doing testing on that.
You're doing testing on the sidewalk?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Please don't go past that barricade, okay?
That's fine. That was Sergeant Miller. So it's interesting, I can't walk up the sidewalk here. Yeah, don't get your fucking panties in a bunch here. I don't think I can be kept off of school property though. Pretty sure that taxpayers own the school. Is the gate closed? All right, so we got a gate closed over here. This is the checkpoint, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a way that I can get any closer. This playground is reserved for Boys and Girls Club only. All right. So apparently we're not going to be able to get any closer on this side. But pretty sure we can go over to the other side. This is on 6th Street, right in front of Pinckney School. So you guys that watch the channel have the benefit of knowing where it's at. And that there's if you remember the video from over on the west side of town, that's old Sergeant Miller that was ripping into that dude that night and yelling at him and nobody would step in. And I was like, hey, is all that necessary? And that's when he started calming down. But yeah, that's old Sergeant Miller there. And you know, actually, I think what I'm gonna do, stay with me guys, because you're gonna love this. I think I'm gonna go back to my truck and get something that you guys are really gonna enjoy here. They're set out to be out here until 2 o'clock in the morning. So it looks like we've got some time here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go get something that y'all are really gonna enjoy. I brought it with me in the truck, and I got a nice spotlight to light it up too, so that all the drivers can see it. So yeah, DUI checkpoint, Lawrence, Kansas, on 6th Street in front of Pinckney School. And so I can't go up and film the testing, Fennelly? He's not even gonna respond. Okay, well, if I can't go film the testing, I got something for you. This is gonna be fun, guys. Don't go away. I'm gonna stay with it. Let's run back to the truck and we'll grab something real quick here. I'll let you guys watch back there as I'm walking back here. But I might just stand about right here and do it. That way I'm well out of their area. This is gonna be fun. You know, you cops are just a piece of work. You know, you come out here onto our streets and block off. There's no crime happening. You got to keep everybody away, and we don't want to see anything going on. Well, I'll show the people something. There's one of your unmarked cars right there. Nice new black one. 420RJY. If you see that tag out there, that's a cop. That is not a private vehicle. That is a cop. Give me just a second, guys. Stay with me here. It's just going to take me a couple minutes to get back to the truck and grab this and a light. And I got another camera. I might even go ahead and get some extra footage of this one. This one's going to be fun. Oh, yes, this one's going to be fun. So right here, this is 6th and Indiana. And if you go up this way a little bit, you'll get to, there's a Bircham Park out here. It's where some of the homeless people camp. Hospitals up in this area. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm glad I brought this tonight. I had this made, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know. Yeah, about a year and a half ago. And wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but this is perfect. Tonight is perfect. You guys are going to love this. I even brought a chair so that I could sit down over here and watch them. You guys are going to love this. Yeah. Yeah, I brought my sign. So let's see if we can get some people to honk, eh? What do you say? We'll get, let's see, I got a light down here. Sure we do. Yeah, we got a light down here. You don't want to let me get close? I'll get myself close. Close enough. Oh, shit, gotta lock my truck. So guys, yeah, doing this is nothing more than just getting out there and doing it. The difficult part is dealing with all the bullshit they play. Stand by, I see you guys dropping off, but you're coming back. I guarantee you're gonna come back. All right. So yeah, 6th and Indiana is your last turn off if you don't want to go through this checkpoint. And you'll run into Sergeant Miller down there, Mr. Wildman Sergeant Miller. And then old Drew Finley, he used to mess around on their Facebook page, but I done took that shit over this week. You know, city commissioners want to push us out of the commission room. I'll just go on Facebook and say what I got to say. So yeah, there's a couple of your unmarked over there across the street too. Gray Charger, he was driving around downtown just a little bit ago. All right. Right in front of Fleetwood's, come get you a lawnmower. Mow your damn lawn, neighbor. Oh, that's not an unmarked. That's a gray one that's marked. That's interesting. So yeah. That's how we do it. Screw the bad cops and the good ones that won't turn them in, because we got a lot of either bad cops or good ones that won't turn them in here. So straight up, you want to fix problems around here, start turning in some bad cops. Don't answer questions. Don't answer questions. Don't answer any questions. see if they'll come over and interfere with me. All I'm doing is telling people they have a constitutional right not to answer any questions. Don't answer any questions. So yeah, DUI checkpoint. 6th and Indiana is your last turnoff. They won't let us get any closer up there. Definitely not Wichita, huh? Don't think they have to have a place to turn off before the checkpoint. No, they don't. I'm just letting you know where it's at. Nope, herb is not legal in Kansas, Clinton. You are right. But here's the thing. The funny thing is these cops around here, they're drug recognition expert guys. The chief tried to tell everybody that that's a tactic that's only employed after the arrest. That's pretty damned interesting, because according to C-Post records, Brad Williams and them guys were doing it well before the arrest. Actually, they can, Clint. They've got the sidewalk blocked off. They're claiming some kind of a special use permit. And I promised my wife that I wouldn't get another ticket until the previous 2 were handled. So I'm not going to try to push that. But I'm going to stand out here with my sign lit up, though. And there's not a damn thing they can do about that. Let's get that light over here closer so people can see it. Ah, damn, hell, I'll hold it. I'll hold it on it. Look here. See if they're gonna turn off. No, that guy's got a cool ride though. Guy's got a hell of a cool ride. No, we are not decriminalized in Kansas at all. They find you with the herb, you're toast. They find you with the herb, you're toast. Uh-oh, something going on here. Look at them go. They're probably going to run down somebody that turned off. Do a core, you know, Clinton, I'm going to. Core request for that permit for this sidewalk. I'll have to run back down there. Actually, I was recording. We'll be able to get what he said. It's supposed to be well-lit area for a checkpoint. Yeah, that's about as well-lit as you're going to get there. They got their spotlights on up there. They got it lit up here. Hell, I got a well-lit area for them right here. He was laughing. Let's see how long it takes before nobody comes down this road anymore. You guys, I don't mind getting drunks off the road. What I have a problem with is the constant violations. Because DUI checkpoints are notorious for 4th and 6th Amendment violations. There's all kinds of prior restraint that goes on, all kinds of freaking searches that happen without really good reason. Is that considered reasonable suspicion? I didn't catch that one before it went up. They are literally Terry stops. They are money generating Terry stops. You are correct. That is a good notice. And that's Terry v. Ohio, guys. You'll hear Chili DeCrasto bitching about that one quite a bit. There he is. He's back. He must not have had anybody to chase down. Yep. Ain't much traffic coming this way, but look at him. He's getting ready to go bust the dude. Check him out. Check him out. Look at that shit. And he didn't even go into the stop. That's some bullshit right there. That guy might just be going to his motherfucking house, and you guys are gonna go chase him down. the fuck are you doing? Yep, he's pulling him over. That's a fucking siren. There's no way I'm gonna get over there quick enough. Let me see. No shit, they're gone. I don't know where he went. So guys, I would say it's not safe to come on down to Indiana if you're gonna turn off. I'd probably go ahead and turn off over there around Louisiana or Ohio. These two fucking unmarks chasing people down. 420 RJY, that is an unmarked cop car. See the cameras and the system in there? I agree, Clinton. I agree. That could have just been one of the people that lived in that neighborhood just going home. But you saw it. He had no suspicion to pull that man over. Somebody get in here and correct me. Somebody look this up real quick. If you turn away from a DUI checkpoint, does that give them reasonable suspicion? Clinton, can you quote us some laws on this? Because if they don't have RAS to pull you over or any kind of probable cause, there's a problem there. And does it develop probable cause if you turn off before the checkpoint? Is that what it was? No turn signal? I didn't catch it. Did he not have a turn signal, Kevin? That'd be a legitimate stop, and that's a dumb move if you're drinking and trying to avoid a DUI checkpoint. Here we go. Better slow down. That wasn't a TV show, but a documentary. Roscoe P. Coltrane. We got a couple Roscoes in here. Uh-oh, look at that. He turned from the inside lane and went turned. But they're out of unmarked cars over here to pull him over. So yeah, guys, DUI checkpoint, 6th Street, right in front of Pinckney School, 6th and Mississippi. But you better turn off over the hill, because they got unmarks over here pulling people over if you turn off. And for you new guys that just came in, I got my sign out tonight. Figured, fuck it, you know. Might as well come out and tell them what I think. Because we got a lot of problems around here, and none of the good guys seem to be stepping up. So as far as I'm concerned, they're all fuck faces, and that's why I flip every goddamn LPD car I see off. Uh-oh, look what's going on here. Look what's going on right here. I think, is that unmarked? Oh shit, they don't even, are they gonna park here? What are they doing? Look at him, he's just sulking. Oh, he's vulturing out right now. Trying to figure out which one he's gonna pull over. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, this might get fun. This one might get fun. This one might get interesting. There's two cars in here. We got one pulling out and going back the other way. Uh-oh. Here's the other one pulling out. What's this unmarked gonna do? This is like the freaking Coyote and Roadrunner right here, man. You got the Coyote sitting there and the Roadrunner just running by him. Let's see what the Coyote does. What does the Coyote do? I got money, says he's gonna pull out on one of them. Here he comes. Oh. Yep, he's gonna go after that guy that turned around. Watch him. Watch it. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him. You motherfuckers, man. Welcome to the show, guys. Lawrence, Kansas. We got a DUI checkpoint, 6th Street, right in front of Pinckney School. Right there. Man, no sooner than they come over here to park in that lot, they're out chasing somebody again. Uh-oh, had another one turn off. There's two of them. There's an unmarked up the street, guys, waiting for you. Unless he's busy already. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually, guys, I'm gonna cross the street so maybe I can go film a couple of these illegal stops. So we'll get right over here. Fuckers. Look at him. He's back now. He's back. He's back over here. God damn. There we go. There's our two little sneaky rascals over here hanging out to park again. Wonder who that is. Look at him. See, they just can't resist it. They just can't resist it, can they? Look at that. But you know what they're gonna do is they're gonna wait to get far enough away so that I don't see what's going on. Which way did they go? Yep, there's your siren. Oh, he's got him right here. He's got him right here. All right. So I'm gonna stay over here because I got my sign out there, but I got another camera in my pocket that we're gonna zoom in to see what's going on over here. Uh-oh. Looks like my sign fell down over there. Perfect time for a bait car, ain't that right? These fools. So they got the DUI checkpoint down here, and they're pulling over people that turn away. Clinton, you'll have to bear with me, man. Did you put it in the answers? Is it, does it give PC if they turn to avoid? Spot on, Clinton. What'd he say, John? I wasn't watching. I'd be chasing these fuckers making unconstitutional stops. So are we sure that they don't have probable cause for the stop if they turn off? Because if that's the case, then I will. Somebody check that real quick while we're out here. Check the laws in Kansas to see if you turn off ahead. They do not 100%, John. You're absolutely positive. All right. So, yeah, let me grab my sign and shit here. And we'll go film the unconstitutional stops. I just don't want to lose any of my shit because these assholes will throw it away. Uh-oh. You got some yelling going on down there. Where's he going? Yep, he's going over to help the dude because he already turned on his lights. Okay. So what they do, how do they get the PC out of that? Do they just pull them over and pull a Terry, or is it just a completely illegal? And you know I've heard somewhere that pulling off before can give probable cause. Are we sure that's not a state by state statute? But that's what we'll do. Look at this fella. He was gonna turn, but he decided that wasn't a good idea. Now what's he gonna do? Because you can't turn there either. I guess he's gonna go through it. Unconstitutional stops, huh? Watching for your safety, bud.
Yeah, so what they're trying to figure out right now, I mean, is the whole big thing tonight is we've got this DUI check lane to make sure it's all good. So we've got all the kind of resources for the field tests over there. We're just asking our boss if he'd rather us do it out here with you, so that way if you're good to drive, we can get you on your way, or if they want us to come over here. So that's all we can do.
I didn't mean to do I just
So, John, somebody ask in there, are they able to make somebody drive from here over to the checkpoint after the stop?
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, what are you saying?
No, I'm asking. I've got a couple attorneys watching the live feed. I'm verifying that they're doing everything legally. No, they cannot make you drive through the checkpoint, bud. They cannot make you leave this place and drive through the checkpoint, just so you know.
I can go, like that's fine. I'm not sure where my rights stop.
You have the right to not answer any questions. Guys, help me out with the other rights on a DUI stop. They also cannot force him to take FSTs. You can't force field sobriety.
Is there any way I can just,
Did they tell him the reason for the stop? I'm not sure. I'm assuming that the reason for the stop was just the turn onto the street ahead of the checkpoint. Run, Mike, run. No, I'm not running. I haven't done anything wrong.
is it required for me to go transport it for testing at this point? I'm sorry, sir. You have the choice. If I could not test and grab my keys and walk the fuck away, I just would prefer not to do this.
Guys, if he refuses field sobriety and refuses the testing, can they instigate an arrest anyway and force the test, force the blow or anything else? Well, why are we turning off all the lights? Usually we leave all those on for the whole time.
I'll do the sobriety if that's okay with you, sir. Okay, do you have any glaucoma or anything identified on promises? Not anything diagnosed. Do you have any course of not anything that I've been done.
He's going to accept the FST, and at this point, if I try to get him to refuse, I would technically be interfering with the stop. So that's not going to happen. Once he's agreed to do it, I can't stop him.
I don't know how well you can hear from up here. Basically, my partner's been running through the best we can feel.
Is that AJ?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, Mike. How are you?
Just keeping it legal.
Oh, I'm all for it.
Thank you. Well, there's a statute in Kansas, guys. If there's informational stuff I'm not really clear on, and I'm not going to test that. Again, I promised my wife I wouldn't get another charge. So, but if I was to try to interfere with something that he's already agreed with, I think that would be a problem. So I'm not going to do that. I'll stand by and advise if there's questions, but outside of that, that's as far as I go. I know, so many uninformed citizens, but that's what we're trying to do, is help educate people. AJ, either one of you guys DRE?
One more time, I'm sorry.
Either one of you guys DRE?
No, we have a few available over there if we need them, though.
They know. They all know that I'm on, and I imagine there's probably somebody at PD or dispatch or somebody that's probably watching my live feed right now. They usually capture it all. And you notice neither one of them's turning to say no because they all know it's true. I know, but again. You know, the thing about the eye thing, they do that so long, and I'll be honest with you, it's difficult to keep focused on that light that long. Especially with astigmatism, right? And that's why they ask at the beginning of this if there's any glaucoma or anything like that, because if you do, it could affect the results of the test. My recommendation anytime you're asked those questions is that you say you're refusing to answer any questions. That way there's nothing on the record, and we can deal with that in court if necessary. Can I imagine a straight line? What are we doing? Imaginary line what? Imaginary line what? I can't follow an imaginary line. How do you do that? What? I'm not sure on the imaginary line. How about it, Clinton, John? Imaginary lines, you have to use your imagination. It's the walk and turn, but can they use an imaginary line, or do we have to have a real line to walk on? I've never heard anybody say imaginary line before. Is it more about the coordination? Imagine if the stop was legal and had PC, right? Quentin, John. Oh boy, he's not doing so well. Actually, he recovered. And he's supposed to demonstrate it. But he pretty much nailed that. I would have to agree with you, John. But he's getting a blow test ready. So I'm wondering what probable cause we have to go ahead and try to make this guy blow. And guys, go ahead and tell me, since he's getting that ready, what happens when you refuse the blow? Is there an automatic arrest if they claim PC? He's getting the breathalyzer ready. I wonder how many actual drunk people are turning around now. Okay, I hear you, John. Okay, I'm hearing from a former officer. Say that again, Andrew. There's no PC for the blow, and that the field sobriety tests. Yeah, say that again, Andrew. This is he passed the field sobriety. Keep my text back up here. No requirement to blow. Absolutely refused. PBT not admissible in court.
So I thought you were saying blow.
Correct?
I couldn't tell if you were talking to them or talking to me.
No reason to blow. Can refuse. PBT is not admissible in court. Correct?
It's the full battery of tests for the standardized field sobriety test. So we offer the full battery as per standardized.
So you're going to have him blow after he's done so good with all these?
No matter what it is, we offer the full battery. That's how we do it.
So you offer. What are you requiring?
It's offering. I mean, anybody can say no, right? It's just.
And then what happens if they say no? Are they automatically getting arrested?
No.
Okay.
It's just observations for us, right? It's an investigation. You
Okay.
have to build to that probable cause.
So from what I understand, nobody has to help you with your investigation. So if you're saying that if he can refuse at any time and not be subject to arrest?
He wouldn't be under arrest solely for refusing.
Okay. Do you have PC for anything else?
In this situation, or
right, in this
a
situation.
traffic violation?
Traffic violation?
Is my understanding of what Officer Keenan's
okay.
for. So
Then I think we could go ahead and write him a citation and let him go. I think he's passed everything, and if it's optional, I think he can refuse and take his citation and leave.
Sure. It's standardized field sobriety.
Yeah.
So we offer the full battery every time.
Yeah, sounds to me like you can refuse and take your citation for the traffic violation and leave. Officer just told me that.
Well, I don't want people thinking, because it's nuanced, right? Every situation.
I understand it's nuanced, but he's passed these tests like stone cold, man.
So what I'll tell you is, let's do a hypothetical, right? I pull a car over, they're weaving all over the road. I come up, they're slumped over, they're obviously
Well, let's do
hammered,
another
right?
hypothetical. Do you really have PC to pull somebody over if they just turn the block ahead of that checkpoint?
That's not the reason for the stop. It's a traffic violation.
But actually, no, this person came into didn't he come, guys help me out, didn't he come into the parking lot and turn out? So where was the traffic violation there? And they're hooking him up now? What are you doing, AJ?
I'm talking to you. Officer Keenan has that under control.
What are you doing? You guys are going to claim he's drunk?
I didn't see the PBT reading. I wasn't watching the fields. I was a cover officer.
So I guess that's a cop lying to me. That's interesting. Said they didn't have anything, and he's over here lying about stuff, huh? Is that what happened? AJ, did you lie to me?
No, I didn't like you.
No, you telling me that all you guys had was a traffic violation.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're free to leave, guys, or her. Yeah, you have no liability here.
I want to know what he's
She's
telling
actually
me.
not going to leave until I release her from the scene.
No, that's
She's
fine.
detained pursuant to the traffic.
She was not the driver. She is not detained.
She's detained.
She can't be detained. She was not the driver.
There's case law to passengers.
Guys, Andrew, case law on detaining a passenger? Seriously?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm happy to look it up for you.
Yeah, would you?
Can I know what's going on?
So my understanding is that he's under arrest for DUI and misdemeanor. Once he goes through the process, he'll be released to the court.
Except that I know you all let off someone that I knew got a DUI.
So yeah, I'm gonna need that statute that you're detaining her under. At this point, you don't answer any questions, that's for sure.
Around because we were going to go back to his road, and he's doing the field sobriety.
Pennsylvania v. Mims.
That's where we can order anybody out of the car.
Okay, that's all you can do though. Pennsylvania.
That's for that case law. That's all that covers, right? I'm trying to look up
Okay.
the exact name of when
I don't know. Apparently,
the passenger was detained.
not supposed to be right
Now, without a separate infraction, we can't compel an ID from a passenger,
Okay.
right? But they are detained for the purposes of a traffic stop.
How do you detain a passenger for the purpose of a traffic stop when the passenger had no control over the car?
It's up to whatever the Supreme Court decided on that case.
Up to whatever the Supreme Court decided on that case. Do you not know what the Supreme Court decided on that case or what case it was?
I don't know. I don't know the exact
This
verbiage
is
of their
the-
ruling, right? Like that's unreasonable for me to be
I
able to memorize
understand,
that.
but-
I'm doing my best to look it up for you.
I appreciate
The first
it.
one that pops up is State versus Morlock in 2008. It's a Kansas Court of Appeals.
State versus Morlock,
Let's see. So now,
2008, Kansas
disclaimer,
Court of Appeals.
disclaimer, right? So this is literally Google. I type in case law, passengers detained. So Kansas Supreme Court has held that the seizure of passenger for identification of records is unreasonable, but we aren't conducting a records check.
Okay.
It's just they're detained for the traffic stop.
Okay, but where do you get the authority to detain for the traffic stop?
That's the Supreme Court case I'm trying to find for
Okay.
you.
all the people they are missing right now.
Got Brennan v. California.
Almost hit me with
That sounds familiar.
Passengers, okay, questioning the authority. This is Andrew, he's a former cop. Passengers can't be, God dang it, I missed it. And I can't
Say
get it.
Brennan v. California.
Passengers can't just bail upon a stop, but may be detained, not required to identify. That's former
Yep.
cop clarifying.
Yes.
So we're good.
yeah.
We're good.
Right. Cool.
Yep. You can't be forced to identify, but you can be detained for the period of the stop.
forced to identify what
You can't be forced to give them your ID or answer any questions. You're just detained for the purposes of the stop to control it. That's it. I have all this footage recorded live right now. I'm at Lawrence Accountability online. Have him get an attorney, and they're going to want to see this footage probably.
Do you have somebody that can come pick you up, or you'll pick you up?
Well, as far as the stop being unreasonably long, at this point, you have somebody in handcuffs. So the stop is it's what it is.
you need it.
So, game plan right now, cars parked well enough. I don't like towing cars once I have to. So it's off the main road, not to worry about it. Is there anything you need out of here before you get picked up? Or anything valuable that you would want to make sure you have?
They're not going to tow the vehicle. It's they're going to let it stay there. No, the tow would have to be ordered as a part of the stop. They can't just come back later and tow a random car off the road.
I'm just gonna 1014 over to the area.
AJ,
Yes, sir.
I got to tell you, man, from what I saw and what my viewers saw, that guy passed those tests. If you guys hooked him up because I was here to make a point,
We don't. Do
I'm
that.
telling you, I'm just hoping that that's not what happened here.
That's
All
I
right.
can guarantee that.
Well,
so here's what I will tell you, right? So
my role is the secondary, and somebody's doing a DUI investigation. They're focused on that person, right? So they call for a back just to kind of make sure no ninjas jump out of the sky, right?
I got Keenan in a couple compromising spots as well. That's why I'm questioning things.
So here's what I will tell you.
You, I don't really question a whole lot, but what happened here with him? I mean,
I heard you say pass, right? So the SFSTs aren't pass fail.
I know they're not. Okay. I know they're not pass fail, but the reality is what you guys witnessed there was not somebody drunk.
I got you.
I mean,
I didn't see what the
if he had a
PPT
drink
said,
or two, maybe, but I don't even know.
Okay.
But that was not somebody intoxicated completely. I'd like to find out what his blood test ends up being, and I guess we'll find out in court.
Yeah, I would be too.
I'm going to be interested on this one. You know, Brad Williams arrested people that when KBI lab got done, there was no drugs or alcohol in the system. Yeah.
Mike, I'm not going to comment on
I
that.
know.
If you know me well enough, you probably can guess my thoughts on that.
I know.
Okay?
But you know what? I wish you guys would have not run off Burns in favor of Brad Williams. That was a bad move.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so, like I said, he's going to go to jail now. It's basically
I agree, Clinton. No indications.
Once he goes to jail, they'll get his information, go through the booking process. All that is a form on a computer that he, as soon as that happens, he'll be released as soon as somebody shows up in jail. So, yes.
Okay, and who did they contact?
So he's got his phone. He can pull any
No,
phone.
he doesn't have his phone.
You have it. Let me get that officer. Is there anything else you need?
No, keys, I don't know.
Okay, great. All right. What's
My phone, I don't have my
you got all your other stuff? All right, I'll make sure all this goes good.
Zarnowick, he's driving away.
Officer Keenan's right there.
Okay.
They're going the same
All right,
spot.
sounds good.
Did you grab everything out of there so I can secure the car?
The sidewalk on the north side is closed. If you want to go on the south side sidewalk, that one's open.
For what?
Testing area. I'm sorry. I thought you were going over the testing area.
Do what?
I thought you were going over the testing area.
And?
No. I was just telling you that the north side sidewalk's closed. I was trying to let
Well, you guys are hilarious, man. You guys are hilarious. You didn't see me. You didn't see me over there for like 20 minutes before this stop happened.
I saw your sign in your stool. I just
Yeah.
let you know.
So you didn't figure I realized that south side sidewalk was closed, Keenan,
It's the north side sidewalk.
or north side, whichever side. You didn't think I realized it was closed,
I'm just letting you know.
but you didn't think I realized. Why did you need to let me know?
I just make sure you're not getting tunnel vision and then you
Make sure I'm not getting tunnel vision, so I don't know. Like you getting tunnel vision and hooking a guy up that's standing straight. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Why do you guys always got to play with me with these little fucking instructions? You could have just kept your fucking mouth shut and left and not interacted with me at all.
Yes.
What the fuck is your deal?
Should say if you can
Hit the road, bitch. God, I fucking hate this shit. Keep your directives to yourself.
So, yeah, like I was saying, our DUI check lane's over there, so that's the van where you can do the breath test and all that good stuff. That's downtime until the end. So all he has to do is pull the paperwork over here, he's got his phone. It's not like we're he'll be released.
God.
Okay, yep, that is a misdemeanor. It's nothing more than ticketed. So, I know it's. Do you have any questions about it? Right. It's up to you. Like I said, I'm. It won't be from a section. I don't know if I told you that. You'll have to keep the phone out there. Yeah, I can try to.
Purgatory. Is that Purgatory, New Mexico, guys?
wait for a traffic violation to be made?
He's right. They can.
Okay, no, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
I graduated college, but unfortunately did
That's
not
all right.
take a
You got
class
one of the better cops here. I don't trust any of them just because they all wear the same colors, but you got one of the better guys right here.
The term for it is pretextual if you want to look into it. But
I just feel bad. I wanted food, and that led us to apparently. So,
like I said, I know DUIs, going to jail sounds like a lot. At the end of the day, just remember it's a ticket with a ticket.
How's it going?
Only because of how many people I've almost been hit by at night who've been driving in Lawrence who got nothing done to them. That's why it's so much.
And honestly, I am sorry that happened. I don't know what it's No, I get it. No, I get it. I'm the guy here right now. Saying that stuff. I get it. I don't take it personal, but for what it's worth, sorry that happened.
Thank you, Fred.
Good. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Time off. If anything else pops up, I'm just gonna be parking this parking lot right around here. Okay. All right.
Hey, Jay. Tell Keenan just to leave me alone when I'm out here. It's easier that way.
I'll relay the message.
Thank you.
Mike, do you have any questions?
No,
that I can
none at
answer
all.
for
You
right
did
now?
good, man. Thank
All
you.
I just want to say thank you.
No problem. I mean, I come out and watch. I had my own bad experiences, and I've watched other people have their bad experiences. And so the DUI checkpoint tonight, I was just coming out to hold up a sign that says, screw the bad cops and the good ones that won't turn them in. And I saw this stuff happening where they were pulling you guys over here, and I had my viewers telling me that, hey, wait, what the hell's going on? And so we wanted to come check that out and see what was going on. Zarnowick is, out of all the cops on the force, if somebody's going to come to a call, I'd want him to come.
No, yes,
He's a nice guy.
And I don't by any means think they're all
Yeah.
bad or anything like that.
But no, and they were correct that they can detain you, but they wouldn't be able to force you to ID or anything. And they couldn't make you a part of the stop. They could just keep you there to your phone's ringing.
Sorry, it's because I'm picking me up.
No problem.
Hey,
How are you
guys.
doing tonight?
Are you good?
Who's that? Hey.
I
Oh,
had to come out and see one of the best in the
so you're
You are
slim.
just-
You're slim online. That comments. Oh no shit. Hey guys, I got a viewer here.
So you notice that there's other cars are turned down this road. Ain't nobody else been.
Oh yeah, well, they did, but they were busy here.
Exactly.
Right.
And they've got the other turnoffs blocked off.
Right. The last one here is Indiana.
And they're only stopping cars going one way.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Well,
If you're gonna
they're
do-
stopping cars leaving downtown. That's what they're doing.
Are you coming from Six?
So
And I tell you, this thing made my business so. I work up
oh yeah.
on the other end. Made my business so ridiculously
Everybody's
busy.
stopping up
Everybody
there?
stopping to try to figure out which way to go.
Right.
And look like they're not doing something. Like it's just insanity, man. And you know, the town ain't gonna put up with this harassment for much longer. I hope so.
She's right there.
And you said the footage would be on Lawrence Accountable?
Lawrence Accountability. It's on YouTube. We're live right now.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Let's walk down here. Okay, let's get back to this stop, guys.
Well, I noticed you were having trouble reading some of the comments.
I'm having trouble keeping up with the comments because I'm trying to keep up with what's going on out here. So you're coming to read comments?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So we've got, hey dude, this is the first time that I've come out and I've had somebody show up to help. So this is awesome. Now you need to realize that if cops see you with me, okay, I just want to make sure you knew. I said, if cops see you with me, and he goes, yeah, fuck them. That's my kind of guy right there. Did you see my sign?
No. Oh. What do we got here?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Good picture.
That's my sign.
Everybody knows.
All right.
Yeah, I said I thought about making a sign checkpoint ahead. Standing up about a block away.
Right?
Let her try.
Oh, look, we got more viewers out here. We got more people watching. And you know, the fucked up thing is about Keenan coming up and starting to try to give me fucking directives. It was like I'd already walked up and got the story from Miller.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
already
like,
know what's
I've
going
been
on.
here 30 minutes. Why are you going to start telling me what to do? it's that overpowering crap. Oh, dude. Uh-oh, here's another one.
You gotta hit the like button.
Here's another one. They're trying to turn, but I don't think they made it.
Clinton Hensworth says he'd be there if he had a way to get there.
Clinton would always be somewhere if he had a way to get there. He'd be out in Denver. He'd be over here. He'd be everywhere. How you guys doing over there? Show them the sign. Screw the good bad cops and the good ones that won't turn them in. Lawrence accountability. That's me on YouTube. You're live right now.
Good attorney will hop on that.
Right? Oh shit. They're all gonna start shitting their pants because I got somebody walking with me now holding a sign. That's gonna freak them out.
Is there way of going down off the streets, venting into bystanders?
What'd he say?
Is there a way of coming down off the streets, venting into bystanders?
Whew. So you got a taste of the unconstitutional stops that were going on. I'm not sure. Andrew, we'll have to talk about this tomorrow.
Ketchup and mustard cones. I've never seen this before.
But we'll have to talk tomorrow about how this stuff works when they turn off a head and whether that's actually legal or not. Oh. Well, you know, the department's short-handed, but we got half the shift out here. Yeah, you're not seeing double. Ain't that something? But look at all them guys.
7 cars at
There's
least.
just a shit ton of guys out here. Got the whole damn shift out here. Anybody stopping any crime?
What, 8 cars?
8, 9, and there's a couple unmarked over on the other side parked. God damn, we got everybody out here. Let's see if we got any of the all-stars out here. Can you see any of these people, who they are? We got any all-stars out here tonight? Well, I swear that looks like Ivaner over there, is it? Are those stripes on the fat guy in front? Yeah, it is. That's Sergeant Ivaner. Right here. He's the one that was with Skylar Richardson that day joking it up about going to arrest me. Be the first one to arrest me when I get out of, or when he comes out on patrol. We got the whole team here. We can get some all-stars in on this one. They did. They did. They put it in both newspapers. Let's see who we got here. Having a hard time seeing over there to see who these folks are. And you know, when you're live on YouTube, you can't zoom, so that's a little tough. Here, we'll light it up for them so they can all see it. See, this is how we feel about them. You guys need to turn in some of the bad cops and we'll stop bothering you.
Maxwell refuses FST. Must be they made a damn dog out there for him.
Yeah, somebody said this is really neat. It's like the city water crew. One guy digging and everybody else standing around. I got a laugh out of the lady over on the other side that's part of this whole thing. Look at these guys. These motherfuckers are making $100,000 a year. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. The 2 unmarks down there, 24, 25. Guys, that's a solid fifth, maybe, what is that, 25 out of 150? That's going to be damn near a sixth of the department, a seventh of the department is out here tonight on this DUI stop. I wonder if there's any sheriff deputies out here. They all think this is funny, so do I actually.
Yeah, you got a question earlier about just the police department? Or just the police?
I'm pretty sure this is just the police because Rich Lockhart likes to keep his controls pretty heavy. I don't think he'd really share with Armbrister like we'd like him to. What? That big of a department for a town under 100,000. We're right about 120 with the school. And the last C-Post roster that I got was, I think, 147 officers. So 147. I'm wondering if Skylar Richardson's out here, because apparently he's the DRE guy. Who's your DRE guy? Is Skylar out here tonight? Skylar, say hi, man. Where you at? No? I think you got Daniel Ashley over there. He's the one that shoved the knuckles into fucking Anthony's face and left all the marks on his neck. Pretty sure I saw him over there. Yeah, I think that's him. Right about right there. Yep. Boy, it looks like it's really slowed down a lot. All I wanted was a fucking apology for being arrested as the victim with blood all over me 3 years ago, guys. 3 years ago. All I wanted was a fucking apology. Now you got this. This is what we do now. This is what I will do until the end. Until the end when I move away from here after a few of you are gone off the force. All I wanted was an apology for being arrested with blood all over me after getting my ass handed to me. And you wonder why I flip every one of you off. Ask the Douglas County Sheriff Department what happens. I wave at them because they don't treat us like shit. All we wanted was an apology for your fuck-ups, and all you do is cover it up. So this is what you get. You guys won't apologize to the citizens when you screw something up.
I told you to preach it, man.
Everything gets exonerated with you guys. Your chief actually lies in commission meetings. Your deputy chief releases serious lies to the press. You all know Bradley Williams did not get dismissed. He resigned 2 days into the fucking investigation. You all know this. You all also know that DRE is not only after an arrest. These are the lies that your chief is telling. Until one of you or more of you stands up and starts standing for what's right, this is what we do.
Comment, apologies are admissions of guilt. Any legal reason for the stop? Am I being detained? Why am I being detained?
Nobody has to answer any questions here. Nobody needs to answer any questions. You don't even have to roll your window down all the way. All I wanted was an apology. All Anthony Kennan wanted was an apology from Daniel Ashley. All people want is an apology for Daubert and his knees downtown. When you guys start apologizing for your fuck-ups and stop acting like they didn't happen, things will get better.
Give it to the blue turds.
Give it to the blue turds. You better check him. Hey, you guys better check him. Is that Welch? You better stop him and check him. Kind of interesting. You guys got detectives that drive around drunk and you come out here and do this?
Well, that's interesting is they're only stopping guys going one way. They can't have drunks driving the other way.
You don't think they're watching downtown and seeing where you guys are? It's going to be a boring night. Laugh it up over there. This is all funny to you guys, isn't it? Yeah, nice joke over there. Y'all think it's funny? Keep laughing. Guys, they think this shit's funny. So did Mike Byrne. Mike Byrne thought it was funny when he was standing in the parking lot downtown saying we were working with legal to find anything arrestable. Yeah, forget about that shit. Why is Troy Squire not with the department anymore? Why is he just a deputy with the sheriff's department now? From a major? Sold insurance for 2 years. Y'all help him out with that? How many of you were his clients? These guys are pathetic, man.
It's a show.
It's just gonna grow, guys. It's just gonna continue to grow until you come to the table and be reasonable. We're done with your chief controlling the review process and ended up with nothing again. It's just gonna keep growing. Yeah, go check the playlist. Yeah, the review board's controlled by the asshole. Freedom of speech is a motherfucker, isn't it? Kind of a bitch when people know their rights, isn't it? So I forgot to tell everybody, I got the discovery for the trespassings out in North Lawrence, and this is pretty fucking interesting too. So Zuloff comes over there and jumps out of his car and releases his safety and acts like he's gonna pull a gun on me, and that shit ain't even in the file. He's not even mentioned in the report. Like he didn't happen. Somebody else came and contacted me. How you like that shit? He's not even mentioned, like he wasn't even there.
You got lawsuits awaiting, brother.
And the other thing is, this is a good one. Ron Zahoric out there, he called it in as trespassing, and the call taker in the dispatch center claims that she could hear me yelling in the background. Lady, that was the calmest freaking constitutional challenge that there was. And my footage will show you that I didn't yell in the background. These reports are full of lies. Reports are full of lies.
One of them might start to think.
It's just like Anthony Kennan said on Facebook. They lie in their reports. They make up shit. And you know, if you remember back to Brian Wonderly and Brad Williams, they lied on their reports and a judge caught them. I just posted that shit on Facebook. Judge said that their reports did not match anything that they said on their body cams. They had a nice conversation about what they were going to do, but then their reports say a bunch of other bullshit. It's called manufacturing a crime, guys. Where's this guy going? We gotta go.
Answer questions. Don't roll down your windows. Lock the doors.
Yep.
Am I being detained? What crime am I being detained for? Am I free to go? No, you may not have my ID.
That's right. No, you may not have my ID. Yes, they do lie in court, Clinton. And what's worse, we have a city prosecutor around here that just files charges right and left. You know, no harm, no foul. Fuck with somebody's life and then no harm, no foul.
It's the same thing everywhere. Cops investigate themselves and find nothing. Specific. Rare feelings of righteousness, 3, and object discussion when the spotlight hits the corners of just right. This is the hard, necessary next step. Time to organize.
Everybody just hanging out, guys. Yeah, this is a pretty slow DUI stop, isn't it? Check that out. What time is it?
We've got 106.
106 in Lawrence on a Friday night. College students, I think, are back or coming back this weekend, aren't they?
Yes.
And nothing. Yeah, I think the jig's up, guys. Yeah, guys, right in front of Picking School, they're set up. And you know, the thing is I've only seen one arrest come out of this, and it was the guy over on the other side that they stopped over there. So what's up with that?
All his tests.
Yeah, have you guys actually arrested anybody over here or just on the side streets? Anybody been arrested over here with this DUI stop, or are you guys just chasing them on the side streets to get them? How about it?
Remember, you don't have to answer any questions.
Yeah, you do have the right to remain silent. That's a good job. Boy. So how about it, Direct D? And out there in California, is this how we do DUI stops? I mean, it's Lawrence, Kansas. It's a college town. You'd think there'd be a few more cars here. I got to tell you, I think word got out where this thing was. You know, even with 9th Street having construction, I'm pretty sure they'll probably find another way around.
They definitely wasted more time in overtime. They would definitely wasted more money in overtime than they...
Arizona, yep. Arizona and New Mexico, it all kind of runs together down there. California, Southwest, it's all fucking hot these days. Oh, man. Any of you guys in overtime right now?
Joko,
making the big money? Got overtime out there, anyone? Raise your hand if you're on overtime. No one, huh? Yeah, I bet there's somebody out there that's on overtime.
I want to tell the judge next time I have to go to court, well, Your Honor, I take it to my friends and family, and we investigated it thoroughly and found nothing wrong.
Yeah, I bet they are all on overtime out here. Oh, there goes another unmarked, heading back down there to go. I bet he pulled over somebody up here. Hey, is Welch even here? He's not allowed to be on a DUI stop, is he? Can Welch come out here and do this stuff anymore? You know, that'd be the height of hypocrisy for you guys. You young guys out here can ask Fennelly what happened. He was on the stop. He was on the scene when that shit went down. Fennelly knows all about it. He supervised the bullshit. In the body cam, they even say he was hit with the guy with blood splatter on his shoes. No other charges, none. Nice work, guys. This is what you created. This is what you created. You got somebody that doesn't give a fuck and knows you can't do shit about it. I'll get more badges. All you have to do is apologize for your fuck ups and quit making enemies. It's real easy. Real easy. Stop getting the LPOA to push things around. Maybe have some real fucking accountability in this town. Highway Patrol over there knows how fucked up shit is over here. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, as they say, oh, they're investigating reasons to pull them over. If I didn't have one before, I'm going to investigate one.
Nobody on this street has to answer any questions. Nobody on this street has to answer any questions at all. Don't even need to roll the window down all the way. Just a crack to talk through is fine. Don't answer any questions at all. They will lie about you. They will lie to you. They will enhance a constitutional challenge to try to find a reason to shoot a motherfucker. Calling in a disturbance. Man with weapon. Oh my God, it's Kansas, guys. It's a constitutional fucking right. Get over it. You guys walk around with your hands on your guns all day long. Pulling guns on dogs after you startle them in their own home. That happened too.
Clinton Hansen, I just don't understand why we have cops. They solve less than 2% of all crimes, and the courts have ruled in Castle Rock versus Gonzalez that cops have no duty to protect them.
Yeah, they have no duty to protect, but my last arrest on that interference was all about my safety.
Exactly.
All about my safety. You do not have to answer any questions on this street. Nobody on this street needs to answer any questions. You do have the right to remain silent.
Don't even have to roll the window down.
You have the right to remain silent before you're under arrest. That's an inherent right that you have. You do not need to talk to these guys. You do not need to answer their questions. You guys depend on people to not know what their rights are. You depend on that. Tell you something, your prosecutor's office has a discovery form that tried to get me to sign to relinquish my First Amendment rights to exercise my Sixth. That form got edited and I got my fucking discovery, guys. We're not getting rid of constitutional rights anymore. Those days are over. You guys depend on them not to know their rights. That's changing. Guys, they prey on your ignorance. If you don't know your rights and you don't exercise them, they will trample all over them. They will and it's just like earlier when we were talking to Zarnowick. And again, Zarnowick's a half-decent dude, man. I don't like the fact that he's in that uniform with LPD. I'd like him a lot more if he was over at Douglas County. But the reality is he was saying, these tests are being offered. They're being offered. And what is that? Is it really an offer or is it mandatory? Because boy, they buckled him up, didn't they? So how much did they buckle him up based on those tests, or did they buckle him up because he wouldn't blow? I don't know. I wasn't down there close enough to hear it. You do not have to answer questions. You do not have to answer any questions on this street. Nobody needs to answer any questions out here. Nobody needs to answer any questions. Got a working guy in a truck getting held up because of this bullshit. Nobody needs to answer any questions. Boy, it made this whole thing pretty relaxing for you guys, didn't it? Just chilling out, hanging in the street. When you guys start taking citizen complaints seriously, this stuff can calm down. When you start taking the people seriously and addressing some of your issues, we might overcome some of this. You do not have to answer any questions. You do not have to answer any questions here. Why are you bothering the trucker? You really think he's drunk? This is a DUI stop. This is a DUI checkpoint, not a CMV inspection. Let the guy go. It's a DUI checkpoint, not a CMV inspection. Let the guy go. It's a DUI checkpoint, not a CMV inspection. You do not need to answer any questions. They need to let you go. Let him go. Let him go. That's a working man. He doesn't need your bullshit.
Hey, can you make that turn?
He'll make that turn before you do, I guarantee it. Can't believe you guys would harass a working man out here. You gonna stop the pizza shuttle driver too? You do not have to answer any questions. Nobody on this street needs to answer any questions. You do not need to answer any questions. Look at them huddling up over here. You do not need to answer any questions out here. You have the right to remain silent. You do not need to answer any questions. Nobody out here needs to answer any questions. Seriously, guys, have you arrested anybody out here on this street or only on the side streets? Guys, what they're doing is they're only stopping people and doing all the sobriety check and all that shit when they try to turn early. We're right out here, and I've been out, how long have we been over here? About 30 minutes now? Oh, hey, Cody, how you doing? I've been out here about 30 minutes now, and I've seen nobody get pulled out of their car. So yeah, the crowd's grown. It used to be just Michael. Now it's Michael and this other guy and this other dude and this other girl. There's all kinds of shit happening. Y'all don't know what you started. Y'all don't know what you started. You could have just apologized for your fuck-ups. How you doing tonight, brother? Shit. I ain't seen you in a while. You gonna be okay? Well, I never stay in one place long enough for you to catch up to me, do I? So, guys, literally fans showing up out here. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Hey, by the time you guys are done, we might have enough people over here for you know, we could go one-on-one. Want to do some basketball? Visible line will hold up in court. The case will get dismissed as long as he doesn't blow at the jail. Okay, guys, where'd you hear that from? Okay. No visible line is what? Let me read that again. Okay. No visible line. This is talking about that stop earlier, guys. No visible line will not hold up in court. The case will get dismissed as long as he doesn't blow at the jail. So the girl that was out here, and I expect you're probably out there somewhere online watching right now. You do not have to answer any questions. Do not answer any questions. Remain silent. Save yourself the hassle. Don't answer any questions. There's DRE officers out here. They shouldn't need you to answer any questions because they're drug whisperers. They can find drugs where they don't exist. Bradley Williams did. Skylar thinks his numbers are great. Look at her. She's so bored over there. She's the one that's supposed to be taking the test, I think, or testing people. But see, she's so bored, she just sit down. She just sat down. You do not have to answer any questions.
Angel K says they're supposed to already be assigned.
Boy, you guys have gotten a lot of drunks off the road tonight. Congratulations. Chasing them down on the side streets. Is that how we do it? Be a lot easier if you just fucking apologize. Look at them. Look at them over there. I bet they're all logged in on one phone watching. Look at them. See them over there on the other side? I bet they're over there on one phone watching. See these guys right over here? They all huddled together. I bet they're on one phone watching, checking your comments. You don't need to answer any questions. You have the right to remain silent. You ought to use it. Hey, this is what happens when they arrest a motherfucker after he's been beat up. When he's working. I was hooked up to a U-Haul truck trying to pull some people out of fucking mud, and they didn't want to pay me until I gave them a receipt and unhooked their truck. That's not the way the fucking tow business works. We get paid before we unhook because we don't have any way to do anything afterwards, right? So they didn't want to pay. I get my ass kicked, and I get arrested. Yeah, that's what happened. And then when I submitted an open record request to get the video that they withheld, the fucking prosecutor recharged me and added 2 charges that didn't exist. Yeah, that's how I'm out here, guys. That's what you created. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions.
Pulling over by choice.
You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions.
Pulling over by choice, not crime or infraction.
Yep. All they had to do was apologize, but instead they doubled down, just like they do at the meetings in town. They just double down on the bullshit, and you work with legal to cover it up. That shit's gonna end, guys. That shit's gonna end. John, that's awesome.
He's been chasing me for 45 minutes.
I'm gonna have to try that next time. You do not need to answer any questions. You have the right to remain silent. You do not need to answer any questions.
They ruled the Kansas two-step was unconstitutional.
They did. They did.
Boy, it wasn't.
You guys know what the Kansas two-step was? This is a cool one. They pull somebody over for some bullshit, get to talking to them, handle that, and then they walk away. Like they might give them a citation for speeding or something, or a seatbelt or something, and then the cop would start to walk away and disengage the stop.
And then come back.
And then
say,
he'd
hey,
come
can
back
I
and
ask
start
you
a
about-
consensual conversation, and next thing you know, it's all over with. Judges said, nope, you ain't doing that shit anymore.
Effectuated the stop.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, this is kind of cool. KHP, you guys should go out on the highways, man. These guys got it. I mess with you troopers, but this is about LPD, not about you. If you guys could help us straighten them out, we'd sure appreciate it. Somebody needs to straighten them out. Yep.
What do police officers and drunk and DJs have in common?
Police officers and DJs, what do they have in common?
They tell drunk people to put their hands up.
They tell drunk people to put their hands up. I like it. I don't think you can have this many DJs at one party, though. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you. Forget that can shit. I never thought I'd do an hour and a half live out on the street. And viewers are still hanging in there, man. They're getting off on this. This is fucking crazy.
58 watching right now, brother. Is what it says?
Yeah, it's been hovering around 58 or 60. That's pretty decent for my channel. I usually only get about 40 to 60 at the most. But then more views later. But yeah, you know, I noticed my first couple lives I get 10 or 12 views. The next couple I get 20 or 30. Next one, now we're up into the 50s and 60s. Yeah, you fuckers are screwed. And I told somebody the other day, this is heading in a direction that I never expected it to. Because now I'm going into courtrooms and stuff and listening and watching what they're doing and messing with the prosecutors and their forms. Did you hear about that discovery bullshit? Ain't that some nice stuff? And you know, the more I learn, the more I realize that you guys really are screwed. You don't even know it yet. But you ran into the wrong motherfucker, man. I actually have the capacity to absorb information and repeat it without lying. Well, I usually don't have a reason to go live for an hour and a half. Usually what I have to say only takes about 10 or 15 minutes because I've said it a few times. You do not have to answer any questions. They'll use everything that you say against you. Hell, they'll use some things that you don't say against you if you're not careful. Don't answer any questions. Tell them to suck a nut. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Sunday either. Dude, I'm telling you what, I can't wait for a week from Sunday. I'm telling you, stand the fuck by. A week from Sunday is going to be fun. Stand by. You do not need to answer questions. Tell them to blow you a kiss. Tell them to blow you a kiss and leave you alone. You know, Rich, I should have, that's my cousin. I should have been a defense attorney. Problem is, man, back when I was younger, I would have never made it through school.
Don't have to talk to them for nothing.
Don't answer any questions. When I was younger, there's no way I could have got through law school. Because I would have been asking too many questions and the professors would have thrown me out and got tired of me and shit. You don't have to answer any questions. Remain silent. You don't need to roll your window all the way down either. As long as the window's down enough to communicate, you're good. See, if you guys would let everybody know that what their actual rights are, we wouldn't have to do this. Exactly, they do. You don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to answer any questions or roll your window all the way down. Enough to talk is enough. Don't answer any questions. Ask them if you're detained. The words to say is, am I free to go? Am I free to go? Don't answer any questions. Am I free to go? There you go. Get on out of here, bud. Don't answer any questions at all. If you guys don't want me out here like this, all you got to do is be straight with people. All you got to do is treat the accountability process for real and quit exonerating everything. Where's Richie? Is he home in bed? He better get a good night rest, because he ain't going to be around here too much longer with his lies. You don't have to believe me. You can go hear it on the city feed yourself. That looks like a cop. You better, oh, that's the county sheriff. We'll let him go through. Welch is on LPD. We want him to get busted. Oh, he's back. Did they get somebody pulled over up there? They got the transport van heading up that way. Hey, deputy, don't answer any questions. Don't answer any questions, deputy. They will arrest you. Deputy, don't answer any questions. I like the deputies, man. I don't want to see them get hemmed up by LPD. Anybody down there feel the need to pull a gun on that dog? I hope not. Yeah, that's definitely Ron Ivaner. That's for sure. Yep. Yep. You don't have to answer any questions. Ask them if you're free to go. Don't have to answer any questions. Ask them if you're free to go. Okay, I'll be back. All right, good. Hey, why don't you guys not screw with the trucker and just let him get through? You know there's a transportation shortage in this country, right? That means that trucker's on a schedule. He needs to go. He don't have time to fuck around with you guys. Ah, so you're going to go ahead and do a CMV inspection here? Really? Is that what we're going to do? So the Highway Patrol said this guy's his. So now, Andrew, if you're still there, I need somebody to double check this for me. Can they turn, I didn't think they could, can they turn a DUI checkpoint into a CMV inspection? I don't know what's the most effective way would be, really. Guys, I need an answer. Can they turn this into a CMV inspection? Because we do have Kansas Highway Patrol here, so they are qualified. I don't think they can. Get the phone, it's Domino's. That's fun. Put the light over here. Well, I'm kind of wondering, is there another one going on over there? Well, on CMV stops, you don't need a suspicion. When you drive a motor carrier registered vehicle, and this is something I know from my experience driving them, is they don't need a reason. They can pull you over for any reason and do a CMV inspection on you. They can pull your logbooks. They can check your truck for mechanical failures and equipment defaults. And then they can also check your paperwork, whether you have a med card, whether you have your current UCR and DOT registrations. They can do all that, and they don't need probable cause to pull over a CMV for that stop. That's actually a fact, and I know that. Now, my only question was whether they could DUI checkpoint into a CMV truck, and I don't think they would want to do that. Yeah, you don't have to answer their questions. And you know, the other funny thing about this is they got this thing running from 10 to 2. What fucking sense does that make when the bars close at 2? I mean, they're going to shut it down at 2 when the bars close. School starts back up in 2 weeks. Did he start to drive by him? Did he start to drive by him? That's fucking awesome, man. You know, seriously though, if that stuff that happened in January 2020 would have been handled properly, guys, I'd be at home in bed right now. And in the morning, I would get up, and I probably would not even get involved in the homeless work as much as I do. You guys created all this. You guys brought me into City Commission. It's your Lawrence Police Department that did all of that for you. Just by simply standing on bullshit and telling me to go fuck myself when they arrested me, threw cuffs on me, charged me when I was the victim and they knew who had hit me. You guys created all this, and your City Commission should thank you for it. Rich Lockhart should thank you for it, because he walked into it and he thinks he knows stuff, but he don't know shit, because he didn't take the time to understand the history of Lawrence, Kansas before he came here. And the reason we know that is because he still thinks that Brad Williams got fired. I mean, he's been repeating that lie for months now. You know, if he would actually educated himself when he came here, he wouldn't be lying so much. But instead, he just came in and rolled with it. And it looks like, guys, I'm running out of battery power, man. Believe it or not, I've never done a live long enough to run my phone dead, and it started at 100%. So yeah, I'm running out of battery power, guys. I'm running out of battery power. That's shit. I might have to get another iPhone account just so I don't have, when this battery runs out, I can get another one. Just keep going. Yeah, a whole bunch of them out here just standing around. Just standing around. Got that whole sidewalk blocked off on the north side over there, just so they can stand over there on it. Yep. You don't have to answer any questions. Ask them if you're free to go. You don't need to answer any questions. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, we're an hour and 10 minutes into this thing, and I think I'm gonna have to shut it down because my phone is about to die. But I would have to say that this has been one of the funnest live streams I've done. And yeah, actually it was, man. I think you said yeah when I said that. But it's a fun live stream, and I had friends show up. That's just freaking crazy. Maybe I need to do these. Well, actually, that's what we need to do. I'll go out and find the DUI checkpoint. I'll go live, let everybody knows where it is, and then we'll have everybody up on the other side yelling, "Don't answer questions! Don't answer questions!" You don't have to answer any questions. Ask them if you're free to go. Always make them answer your questions. Don't answer theirs. Am I free to go, officer? All right, guys, I'm going to turn your checkpoint back over to you. Good night, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.